Welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars, playing as Japan. I am Razakius. Thank you for joining. We're going to take fuel out of that, and this is fine. We're going to make one more power large wind turbine up here. I'm going to put it right out front here. Polymer blades, plus 33% production for a little bit of polymer. So we're going to do that too. You're offering me nothing. So we're going to close. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I want to make sure everything is looking good. We also want to go through and increase production of everything. Now that we found the upgrades thing, I thought it was automatic before, but it is not. So we're going to do a factory amplification on everything pretty much. We have the resources right now to do this, so we're going to do this. This costs us almost nothing, by the way. There's no upkeep cost increase. Now the Amplify is going to increase consumption of electricity. So that's why we're kind of looking at let's start increasing production of these. So we're going to do that as well down here. All of the big things that are producing a lot of energy, those are the things we're going to look at, seeing if we can't increase the efficiency just a little bit. Wait, what? We'll produce 10% more power if opened. Opening the generator increases power produced, but leaves it vulnerable to dust contamination. Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. So these went from 11 to 15. So an extra 4 for each. Which really puts us at quite the surplus. We'll upgrade this one too. And I put this from 17 to 23. It's a ridiculous amount of power that these are now generating for us. So what we're going to do, so we already went through and made the factory upgrade. We're at a surplus of 78 right now in the daytime. So we have some room to grow. Let's go ahead and amplify a couple of these. Actually, all 3 of them would still leave us positive 17-ish. So let's do that. So greatly increase the production of everything, basically. Which is what we need. Now, we also have this new empty space from tearing down the Martian University. Which I'm going to use on a smart complex. Provide a very comfortable living space for colonists. Will recover additional sanity when resting. So this is 12 instead of the living complex, which is 14. It's a little less, but we do have upgrades here too, which increases comfort level. So I think we're going to do that as well, but we need a little bit more polymer, so we're going to let that sit for a little bit. And then we wanted to create a service over here, so we're going to create an electronics start. Now we tried this earlier and it didn't work out well, but I think we have an electronics production going, so I'm not as concerned about this as we once were. And this will make everybody a little bit happier, and that's really good. So the next thing that we want to do is decorations. We can't do a large garden, but we could do a stone garden, perhaps. And we already have that kind of fountain over there. We did another fountain here. give a little more relaxation going over here. Experimental rocket. A new rocket engine has been discovered by our sponsor on Earth. We have been offered dubious honor of testing the first prototype. Let's take it for a spin. We have extra cash, and if it gives us a bonus to, say, this, we'd be happy to take it. Let's take a look at our external decorations. Can we, like, place this banner over the top? That would have been so cool! But we cannot. Let's put an obelisk right here. We're almost halfway through to our last dome upgrade, which is good. We're looking pretty well. Ew. What is consuming the rare metals? I just don't have the slightest idea. But we are out of rare metals somehow. Do we have anything to scan? 7. Let's put you there. 7. There we go. Nothing to scan anywhere. So sad. I mean, I might as well put some concrete there. So this is producing 4.4 per soul. This is producing 15. I think we can take it out of night cycle, though. We've hit the clear. We're doing all right. And this will slow down the take. So really, right now, this is working as kind of a supplement more than anything. There's no amplification I can do to these, but I could switch these up to polymer blades. I don't think it's really worth it.
Sector scan.
Plus 50% production on this. On the Moxie. We might want to do that at some point in time. We can amplify or a factory AI on the fuel refinery. I don't really feel like we need that right now. Just kind of looking around at all of the things that... Now that I know how to do this, I want to see if there's anything else we can upgrade. And it looks like not a whole lot can be done elsewhere. I don't really feel a need to upgrade this. I could do that too, but I have a wealth of metal, and I don't know, it does fine on its own.
Resources are low. Meteor incoming.
So we are now consuming 4 electronics and only producing 3. What's going on here? Does it have? Is the problem that it has electronics? Building is waiting for 1. So that's where our rare metals, I didn't realize it was consuming. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. That is a bit of a pooper. I didn't realize it was requiring rare metals. So it's kind of imperative
Meteor incoming.
that we get this thing up and running, but we need this thing up and running. And we're only 50% through research of localized terraforming. to get our giant dome built. Urgh. If we outsource... How does outsourcing work? I think that's here. Outsource 200 million for the next, so you get a bonus 1,000. No. Is there a way we could trade? Let's actually do that. Let's bring up some more people. Launch. I don't even care what you got. 17 people. We have room.
Sector scanned.
We had a little bit of a baby boom at not so long ago. Buildings destroyed. Holy balls. That's not good. That was actually pretty bad. Apparently, they won't come up here on their own to service.
Meteor incoming.
Can I build...
Meteor incoming.
Holy crap. Leak detected. Okay, so we do want to turn off the power here. So we're going to do that. 7 drones with no controller, buildings destroyed. Lots of bad stuff happening up there. What we need to do is we need to build another drone hub. So we're going to build that out here so that we can reach out further. Where are you going? That's the first time that we were able to, we decided to use that. That worked out great. And I'm gonna bring out the Versal Depot right there. So this will allow me to put one out here, maybe, to get one to reach.
Meteor incoming.
No, I don't think we're getting one to reach. What we need is another commander. Because we need this thing fixed.
Meteor incoming.
I don't know if I have a method. Oh, wait. We have something happening here. Oh, they just went that way. That's not helpful, guys. They didn't have anything to control, so they came down here.
Meteor incoming. Sector scanned.
That's funny. So they can be brought back. Okay. But now this thing has just a ton of drones and no method for using them. The tunnel entrance can connect power. Rovers can travel otherwise. So, these guys clearly can't go that direction. So, ish. I have no way back up there without my commander. So, we're going to Resupply. We need a new commander. Wait, can I build a commander? Did I ever research that? How does that happen? I don't think I can, but I should look before I send another one out. What the heck? Yeah, it's not looking good. See no method. I think it would be up here, and there's nothing for that. I mean, maybe there's RC Commander starts with. Here it is. So I need to research that. It's 12,000. It's not really worth my time. Even still, even now that I actually need to build one. Cargo rockets, let's go ahead and send one up. And we're going to send up some electronics with it, because we don't get this opportunity too often. Sure. Get that going. Because now we're actually in a bad place, is what we are. Because we're at a deficit in the daytime, which means it's actually worth upgrading a couple of these. It's only going to cost 2 polymers. Might as well. We have a huge supply of power, so we're good for a while, but not forever. Can I put a spire in this thing? I can! Very nice. And I think...
Sector scanned.
Can I, like, put other things in here? Let's see. If I want to put a statue, I can put statues in the... So this is like a 1x1x1 tile, so I could put statues around and... Oh, that'll be fun. Make a pretty center area. How many engineers do we still need? We still need 9. I'm gonna take off the night shift for those guys, because we don't really need it anymore. It's the first time that I've used the cargo ship in quite a long time. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have sent up a deep rare metal extractor or something. I'm not even sure if that's something I can. Or some water evaporators. Ah, there's a whole bunch of things I could have actually sent myself. Oh well. Hindsight and all. Let us do those 2. Yep. And I think that's going to be... Ooh, well, maybe not. We'll land these guys and then we'll end our episode. Because that's kind of exciting. We are actually burning through food pretty rapidly, and that's a little bit concerning. Because I had, at one point, like 350 food, and we're down to 215.
New colonists have arrived.
Hopefully all these little colonists can find a place to live quick. I'm gonna send this guy home right away.
Scanned.
And I have no other rare metals to send home, so he can just go. So we have 7 youth, 21 adults, 2 children. Note to self, don't leave your commander out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe below. If you subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.